Welcome back. You're watching Culture Express on CCTV News. Thanks for staying with us. Concerts by two Chinese-born musicians, Lang Lang and Yo-Yo Ma, have proven to be some of the biggest highlights of the U.S.'s Tanglewood Music Festival, held annually on the Tanglewood Estate in Massachusetts. It's not the first time for the two Chinese-born musicians performing at the festival, but it's the first time that they play back-to-back on the same weekend.
On Sunday afternoon, multiple Grammy Awards winner Yo-Yo Ma delivered a passionate rendering of Dvorak's Cello Concerto in B minor. It's his 30th time performing at the festival, but he still treats every time as a process of recharging himself.
That's a source of stimulation and inspiration. And the other part of renewal is when you have this kind of contact, and especially when we can see a lot of wonderful, extremely interesting young people trying to make their way in music. It makes me think back to when I was 20.
While on Saturday night, Lang Lang performed at Tanglewood Beethoven's Piano Concerto No. 1 in C major. His superb techniques and enthusiastic rendering won a thunderous applause from the audience. It's been 10 years since his last visit to Tanglewood. Lang Lang is excited to play back-to-back with Ma.
作为中国人来讲，我真的感觉挺自豪的，因为
As a Chinese person, I feel a lot of pride. Classic music is a category that Westerners have excelled in. But over the weekend, Maestro Yo-Yo Ma and I have performed back-to-back with the same orchestra and the same conductor, both on classic compositions. This signifies a change in the classic music scene. I hope there will be more of these kinds of scenes.
Established in 1936 by Boston Symphony Orchestra, Tanglewood is the most prestigious summer outdoor music event in the U.S., attracting over 30,000 music fans and tourists every year. The festival showcases classical, jazz, and pop music and is where up-and-coming musicians learn and perform.
This is amazing. First of all, to have two superstars at the same time. It was so exciting. And last night, I think everyone was just really blown away by the amazing performance. We have all heard of Lang Lang, but I hadn't get to hear him, until last night. And Yo-Yo is the ultimate, exciting moment.
包括现在学校也是。
Now, top music schools have enrolled more and more Chinese.
How do you evaluate the emerging Chinese artists at the world's top music festivals?
There's such energy coming from China. There's such hope. There's such and I think all the Chinese musicians have captured that kind of energy and that kind of hope. But along with that hope and energy, you want to make sure that the treasures that they tell, the stories, are really, really both personal and they are meaningful to both a Chinese audience as well as an audience elsewhere. It has to count for the meaning that we're all looking for in life.
宋瑶天 CCTV